Hello, everybody. Today I'm talking about the erratic behavior of Mars in Libra. Mars is going to be in Libra from 10th of November to 25th of December. And how does it affect us and what can we do to deal with it? Hello, I'm Komilla Sutton, and today I'm going to talk about Mars in Libra and its very erratic behavior. But before I talk about it, I just want to ask you to please subscribe, like, share, and press the bell notification because I'm coming up to 15,000. I want to come to 15,000 this month. So with your help, I can do that. Last time you helped me to cross the 10,000 threshold, and now I'm coming on to 15,000. So please do subscribe. Thank you very much. And then I also wanted to tell you that there are details about my courses that I'm doing in 2020, and I'll put a link below and you can learn all about them. So coming up to Mars now, and Mars goes into Libra. It is not its best position. It will be there from 10th of November to 25th of December. One good thing you can say about this Mars transit is that Mars is not going to be involved in the eclipse of 26 December. It'll be in Scorpio. It is going to be strong, but not in the eclipse. So that is one good thing. But coming into Libra, it's already been a little bit erratic because it has been exchanging signs in Virgo with Mercury and being influenced by Mercury. Now, Libra is not necessarily the best sign for Mars because it is opposite to its natural sign of Aries. Mars is the warrior planet. And as the warrior planet, he wants to fight wars. He wants to be the commander in chief. And being in Libra, he has to see the other person's point of view. He has to be involved in what other people are thinking and not just about himself, and trying to balance the two opposites. And then to add to this, between 10th to 20th, Venus is in Scorpio and Mars is in Libra. So they are creating a Parivartana Yoga or exchange of signs. And this can affect certain signs more easy, and the others it is a difficult transit. But for Mars himself, it shows an indecisive nature. And so this indecisive nature means that not sure what he's doing, what he wants to do, because should I be Libra? Should I be Scorpio? Should I look at other people's point of view? So, Mars is not at its best energy in this stage. But although Sun and Mercury are there in Libra, Mars makes no conjunction. And after 5th of December, he's free on his own in Libra. That is also something good, when planets are on their own, then they can do what they feel like. They don't have other, obstacles or things that are affecting them. So then one of the things that you have to see is that because Mars is in Libra, the role of Venus is very important because Venus is the ruler of its sign. So from 20th of November, Venus goes into Sagittarius, but then it is first going to be Gandanta, then it is going to be, conjoined with the Sun. It's going to conjoin with Jupiter, Saturn, Ketu. It is a very unsettled energy for most of this transit. That means that the in underlying security. So when a planet is in its sign, its underlying security is by the ruler of the sign. So as the ruler of the sign is in obstacles, erratic energy, Gandanta, all those things, it means that does affect Mars as well. So we have to keep that in mind. Of course, when we are looking at so many planets, all the planets have a little effect. And so it's not just Mars. But if you are in Mars Bhukti or Mars Dasha, then this Mars erratic behavior, this unsettled energy will affect you. If you are ruled Aries, Scorpio, obviously, it will affect you. So what about the signs and how does it affect the signs? Aries, Mars is in the 7th house of relationship, but with Parivartana of the 8th house. So this can put a lot of pressure on relationship. Firstly, you desire relationship, but you're not sure that you desire it because the exchange is between 7th and 8th house. And then later on, your 7th house ruler is in all sorts of complex situations. So you have to take it very carefully and calmly and make any decisions with a lot of sober mind. Don't rush into anything. And if you feel indecisive, that is okay, because you are in Libra. Should I, shouldn't I? This can be a normal aspect for you. Then Taurus, Mars is in your 6th house. And so therefore, 6th house is the house of obstacles. Normally, Mars does very well in the 6th house, so it should not be a problem, except for 10th to 20th of November, when Mars is exchanging signs with your moon lord or ascendant lord. If you're Taurus moon or Taurus ascendant, that means it's the 6th house. So the relationship can be some obstacle come to the relationship. Are you creating your own obstacles? You're not always comfortable in that area. So to be conscious, again, Venus is in the 7th house, but that particular timing, you do need to be conscious and take care. But when Venus goes into Sagittarius also, it is in the your 8th house. So just remember that this Mars transit, not the easiest one for you. Gemini, Mars is in the 5th house. So you can be getting very aggressive with your creativity. And, get, because Mars wants to do something, maybe with children, you can have that odd argument or two. Again, the Parivartana Yoga between 10 to 20 is not the best one for you. Because it's between your 6th and 7th house. So this is in November 10th to 20th, that 6th house, house of obstacles, 5th house, creativity. So you feel very obstructed with what to do. And later on, things will be a bit easier for you. You won't feel the so much erratic energy. But maybe you have to watch out, those of you who have children, that children may be going through some very aggressive and unsettled phase. So be conscious of that too. Cancer, Mars is in the 4th house, and Venus, 4th lord, is in the 5th house. So this Parivartana is very good for you. 4th and 5th house rulers exchanging signs, very positive energy for you till 20th of November. And generally, Mars is your best planet. So Mars in Libra will be a good transit for you for home, property. If you're thinking of buying a property, redoing your property, this is a good time for you. Leo, again, Mars is your best planet, but Mars is indecisive. And Libra, so you are watching definitely, as long as Sun is in Libra, that you're too indecisive about what you want to do. And then the Parivartana Yoga with Venus is not the best ones. This is called a Kala Parivartana Yoga, so that it is giving you inability to see who's your friend, who's not your friend, and what is right, what is wrong for you. So it is important to be extremely cautious during this time, and especially the changing scenarios that you think and you feel about. Then going into Virgo, again, for Virgo, Mars is not the best planet. And Mars goes into the house of money. So this is something that you are maybe being very impulsive about your finances. And second house is more house of savings and protection for you. It's so you have to be conscious that impulsive behavior, quick thinking is not creating problems for you. Also, because Venus, Mars are exchanging between 10th and 20th of November, then those dates are important because this is also a Kala Parivartana Yoga with the third house involved, a third, fourth. Mars may be, both of them, Mars, Venus, creating, impulsive behavior, unsettled energy, and specifically regarding finances, you have to be careful. Libra has Mars in the ascendant, and they are feeling very empowered. Relationships are definitely very important for Libra. And Venus is in the second house. Actually, 10th to 20th is a Mahaparivartana Yoga for you. So very positive and a good experience for you. This may be a good time to think about your finances, your savings, how to improve them, and to work with that energy. But Mars in the ascendant can make you feel very dominating, and also relationships or partners can dominate your thinking. So that is something to be conscious of, because Mars being a dominating planet, we don't want to suppress him, but at the same time, if it comes off aggressive or difficult, you want to take care. Scorpio Mars is your Lagna Lord. It's in your 12th house of loss, of wasteful energy, making efforts, not getting enough rewards. And I think what is important to understand is that you've had 1 year of Jupiter in your Lagna. So that has been very protective for you. And now suddenly Jupiter has gone out of the ascendant or your moon sign. Scorpio, it's gone into Sagittarius, and Mars, your ascendant ruler, moon ruler, is in the 12th house. It means that there's a sudden dip of energy. And so it is important that this particular transit for 1.5 months, till Mars goes into Scorpio, that you take a lot of care of how you do, what you decide, what decisions you make, because at this stage, effort is being made and you're not getting rewards. You may have this desire to spend money. All what you earn is getting spent because the 12th Lord is in the ascendant Lord is in the 12th, or same with the moon sign. So cautious, slow, keep a tight grip on your finances. As far as efforts are concerned, if you make effort to the correct thing, that will be good. But if you make effort towards the wrong thing, then that is not so good for you. Sagittarius, of course, you are welcoming Jupiter in your ascendant or in your moon sign. So that is a big relief for you. Mars in Libra is in the 11th house. That is a good position. However, Venus is in the 12th house. So Mars is exchanging with 11th and 12th. So this is definitely about finances. To be very careful between 10th and 20th of November to not spend money, because all what you're earning, you're spending. All your efforts are going into expenses. So be careful. After that, Venus moves on and you will be way more cautious about expenses. As I said, that for Sagittarius, the end of the tunnel is there, but not fully there, because Saturn is still in your ascendant. The eclipse is still going to take place in the ascendant or your moon sign. So it is cautious till January for you. Capricorn, Mars is in 10th house of career. Venus is in the 11th house. So this is a Parivartana Yoga for 10 days, many opportunities for you, work and professional things, lots of things happening for you. And Mars generally as the 11th house ruler for you in the 10th house. And 10th house is a good transit for Mars. Many opportunities professionally. The thing is this, that you may be yourself creating problems for yourself because your ascendant ruler Saturn is in the 12th house. So up to January, lots of effort, maybe not so much reward that you are receiving. So it is best to be reconciled with that. And it's not so long for you to get way more than you want. Aquarius, Mars is in the 9th house. So you be careful not to argue with your superiors, with your father, your gurus, your advisors, because you feel very militant at this stage. However, Venus, 10th to 20th, Venus is creating a very good yoga for you. It's a 9th, 10th Lord Parivartana Yoga between Mars and Venus. And also you have a strong presence of planets in your 11th house of profit. So you'll be able to easily manage the situation. And, if you feel like arguing with your father or with your advisors, just hold your tongue a little bit because you can come on too strong. And then we have Pisces. Mars is in their 8th house. Mars is an excellent planet for Pisces, but 8th house means you're not necessarily getting the best results. So you can feel the difficulty there. So just be careful. It can give unexpected results. And the Parivartana Yoga with Venus is Danya Parivartana Yoga. You can create a loss for yourself, or you can experience some kind of dearth of situation. It is 10 days, and especially around that time, I know this is time to spend money. It's festival time and coming on to all the sales and also, but be tight on what you want to spend. And it's good to be more spiritual, spend time in research, doing those things. That is what is important. So thank you very much. And I appreciate you all. And to check out my website, komilla.com.